Hey, good afternoon everybody. This is John again from Volkswagenplanet, and today I'm going to show you the 1972 Super Beetle. This is the same project as I was working on last year, but due to so many stop and go situations and buying parts and losing them and trying to find them and buying more, we're just going to start all over on this project. So this is basically going to be a reintroduction to what's been going on. So I'm going to show you guys, give you guys a walk around tour, and I'm going to show you and describe how this process is going to fold out this year. So this car will be on the road, or it won't be in the driveway no more. That's my goal for this year, and it has to either get done or it's got to go. So back to the video. 1972 Super Beetle. This is also known as the Project Street Beater. This was a car that I bought about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago now. It was a complete parts car. The guy bought this vehicle, and he basically built a Porsche 356 replica using Super Beetle parts, and I have been piecing this thing back together ever since. So let me give you a bumper to bumper tour, or a front to back tour in this situation, since there is no bumpers. So let's go take a little walk. As you can tell, the front end is really clean. It does have a little bit of rust right there, and besides that, it's really clean. It does have the tags on them, which in my case is the only way to buy these cars. And so we're just going to go, let me show you around the inside real quick. Show you how clean this is. The original color was green, and that's the way you tell the Super Beetle. And the difference between a standard Beetle and a regular Beetle is these simple strut towers. That's the top view, which is in the trunk, and I'll show you when we get to the bumper, the fenders, how to tell by looking at it. I got the gas tank in. I do have to go underneath, but I'll explain that here in a little bit. There's a little bit of rust up under the hood seal there. And the spaghetti wire, which I've sort of cleaned up a little bit. It's getting better. I've shortened some of the wires and cleaned it up, but I still got a way to go. There's the I think they call it that, the recollection and rain box, which takes the rain, catches the rain off the vent there, and so it all doesn't end up inside the front hood. Okay, now I was explaining to you to tell the difference between a Super Beetle and a regular Beetle. If you walk up to any Super Beetle, which is 71 through 79, maybe possibly even 1980, you're going to find, if you look under there and you see these coils, it's a guaranteed going to be Super Beetle. It's extremely hard and a lot of work. If somebody took a regular Beetle and converted it over to this, it's got to be a Super Beetle. I don't know anybody who would do that. So 99.99999%, if you see the coils like this, it's going to be a Super Beetle. So let me show you more of the car as far as the condition, the metal. It's really clean. I don't think it's ever been hit. So, and this was the reason why I decided that I was going to keep this car, because I think it would be a shame to get rid of it. And it does have a little bit of cancer on the hood. I taped this up right now because it is sitting outside. This is where the antenna would go, and that's where the vents are, just the regular slots in the louvered part. It does have a little bad spot in the roof, which that'll be taken care of, no big deal. I am working on replacing the outside door handles with the parts from the car that we just seen a couple of videos ago. Okay, let me focus this in real quick. This is the driver's door. Let me see if I can get back in there so you get you guys a better. But there you go. You can tell by that view right there that the door is not rusted out, which I need to get that junk out of there before it does rust out. But you can tell there's it's just really clean. Now we're going to the heater channels area. This part right here is always a bad section when they rust out and the door will not close properly. So that'll be another video. But you can tell it's really clean. And for those of you who are new, these holes right here, that's where the running boards would mount up to. And this right here is what's called the heater channel. This is actually goes on the very edge of the floor pan, and which gives the bug the stiffness on the outside. So if you ever hear somebody, you know, replacing their heater channels, this is what they're talking about right here. And like I said, to show you, they got, I said it still has the stickers from Volkswagen, a little bit on the inside work. And the only reason I'm showing you this because I'm starting completely over on this because I don't remember where I left off, what I did and what I didn't do. So I know I did some work down in the pedals. I remember that I replaced all the cables, the coupler in here. All this is new. Actually, the cutaway here. Like I said, this car was green. Had a pretty funky combination: green, tan door panels with a white headliner. And I'm not sure 100%, but I'm still checking on why are these seats blue. But I'm still checking on that. I replaced all that steering coupler and all that mechanism right there. Again, it's a really solid car. Still has all the bows from the headliner. So it's a pretty original car. Let's move to the back. Like I said, it's just really clean. Not a big Super Beetle fan, but you know, when it comes this clean, you know, how can you not really take care of the car? Another tip for you guys just getting in the Volkswagen scene, these little vents back here, yes, you can fill these in with body work, but whenever you see this, it's usually going to tell you it's a 68 or 69 and newer. They all have it, Super Beetle and regular standard Beetle. We go in the back here. Now when I got this, somebody took off the previous owner took off the lower valence there to have easy access to the motor. I redid all the fuel lines. This car still even has the diagnostic plug for the old wiring. I guess they had like a OBD type computer that they used back in the day. If anybody has that computer or device, comment below. I'll be more than happy to buy it off you and to do future videos in the to describe what it does as I learn. But again, it's just a really solid car, very little rust. I did put all the transmission mounts in the car, the front and rear. I do have a brand new set of CV joints that I still got to put on the car. And then we came to this little situation, and for those of you who don't know what that is, this car at one time was originally an auto stick. I talked about this in a couple of videos ago. I may end up replacing that panel because I need that. It's not available in aftermarket. I need that for my 68 Beetle, which we'll talk about that in the future too. This one right now is focusing on this car, which is strictly the 72. Charcoal canister to show you how original it still is. Look how clean it's just really clean metal. Let me turn this camera up a little bit. Like I said, really clean, and just to be ashamed not to keep this car. I'm just going to show you down below here on this heater channel. I'm going to show you underneath here. There's a little bit of bad spot right where the battery's at. There's a couple little holes here and there, but you know, temporarily it's a very good solid car. Going back up to the front end again. I'll pull that in the inside here. Let's see, there you go. I worked on this already, but just a simple gas door. Again, it's really clean. These have a tendency to get worn out with rusted out because the water was sitting here. And like I said, just really clean. There's the strut again, tells you it's a Super Beetle. Really nice and clean hardware, which basically has a little bit of surface rust. Like I was saying, really the only problem on this car as far as rust is in the front end, which was I showed you right here. And another way to tell a Super Beetle if it's all original is they had the louvers in here, which we'll talk about that in a future video, but I just want to focus on this car for right now. Now back to the future plans with this car. I'm going to probably keep it as stock as possible. So what my plans are to do the series of videos, I'm going to make one video strictly on the fuel system, and that will talk about the removal of the tank, the gas lines, how they go front to back and stuff like that. Then we'll do another topic. Let me focus in again. Then we'll do another topic maybe on the brakes and how the different systems are in the Super Beetle. And like I said, we'll just do some small topics like that to finish up the bug, because guys, I really don't know where I started, what I ended, and I got a bunch of parts still laying around. So this is the 1972 Project Street Beater, which is a Super Beetle. So I want to thank you guys for all your support in the past. We are going to, like I said, get this car put back together. If not, it'll be down the road or given away or whatever, but it will not be sitting here if it's not completed by the December 31st. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, comment below what you would like to see as far as any topic that you may have, any concerns, any requests. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Have a good day. God bless you and your family.